Hello, everyone. We're back with box office predictions for summer 2019. We're now in June. We've got through all the major May releases. Now we're going to the first one in June, and oh boy, it's a real stinker. Dark Phoenix or X Men Dark Phoenix if you live, outside the country. I think that's what it's called. To not confuse people. So yes, Dark Phoenix, the latest and last X Men movie. Because we all know Disney bought Fox, and that thing is gonna close like on the 20th. So it's gonna be real soon until the X Men and all these characters are gonna be in Marvel's hands, which some people are excited about and some people are not. But that's not important right now. Let's talk about Dark Phoenix and its pros and cons. Pros, box office wise, it's really hard. I mean, superhero movies are generally popular. Even some of the less received movies like Venom still open like 80 million. So there's that. X Men are generally they're more popular than most. Well, not really, but they still make a decent amount at the box office. They have granted, the track record is a bit spotty, but a lot of them do pretty well. And that's it. Let's go through everything that can go wrong. Its release date. There's two things about it. One, it's sandwiched in between Godzilla King of Monsters and Men in Black International. So only really has 1 week to make all its money. So that's not good. And also, if you know the history behind this movie, you know this movie had quite the troubled production. Now, sometimes a troubled production means nothing for a movie, and it still does well. Look at Bohemian Rhapsody, or what was it, Rogue One. Those had troubled productions. Neither really suffered from it. But this movie was supposed to come out in freaking November, last November, and then it got pushed to February, and then it got pushed to June. Of all these release date changes, that's not exactly a sign of confidence. And then there's the whole criticism about Jean Grey over here. The whole Phoenix storyline. People are having a bit of deja vu from, The Last Stand, one of the worst X Men movies. Even though I thought it was alright and it did some stuff really good, it also did a lot of stuff really bad. And people were not happy about that movie, and then they look at this and are like, isn't this the same movie I saw like 13 years ago? So that's a problem. And then just the whole X Men in general, particularly its direct predecessor, Apocalypse. That movie, in my opinion, was terrible. It was a horrible, horrible movie, and it underperformed greatly at the box office. It only made a good like 500 million. Now you might think, oh, that's pretty good. Days of Future Past made over 700, so that's a pretty significant drop. And that had like such a mixed reaction at best. So, you know, that's not gonna, for a lot of consumers, they're not really gonna take the bait on this one. They're not just gonna watch it because quality matters. Okay, quality is important. If your last movie is bad, there's a chance that no one's gonna watch that sequel. That's the problem the 2014 Ninja Turtles movie had with its sequel, which I guess coincidentally came out a week before Apocalypse. So that's interesting fact. Uh, yeah, this movie really does not have a lot going for it. This movie looks DOA. I really think they should have canceled it. There's no point in this movie existing because we all know these characters are going to be rebooted in a few years, and then none of this is going to matter. So what's the point? There is no point. Now I know some people are like, but it's like the last movie, People might show up to see the end. Okay, sure. But come on. Think about it. Everything that nearly everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. A horrible production, lackluster trailers. I mean, the last one was all right, but that first trailer was so bland and underwhelming. that it killed my interest immediately. And I'm pretty sure it killed a lot of people's interest immediately. And then you had a terrible predecessor, which not a whole lot of people liked. All those release date changes. Everything looks bad for this movie. I don't see this doing particularly well. So my prediction for its box office, opening weekend, I think it will have the lowest opening weekend for an X-Men movie. The lowest so far is The Wolverine in 2013. That was 53 million. I'm guessing 50 million or under. I know you might think that's horrible. Why you predict this so low? For all the reasons I just said, okay? So 50 million or under, and then it'll probably make between 120, 130. I predict this is going to be the worst performing X-Men movie for the franchise domestically. Overseas, I don't know. That could be a different story, but I think this movie's not going to do very well in general compared to its predecessors. So it's a sad end, but who really cares? We're going to see him in the MCU, and they're probably going to do the whole Avengers versus X-Men storyline, which could be really cool. So, yeah. That's my prediction on Dark Phoenix. Are you interested in seeing it? I mean, if you are, then let me know, but I'll probably just watch it just to see how this disaster of a film is. So, yeah, next box office predictions will be Secret Life of Pets 2, so look forward to that. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, and I will see you all next time, and I am